Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay of some of the brand new stuff that was recently introduced into Apex Legends. I slightly butchered that, I don't know why, but let's roll with it. There's some brand new content in Apex Legends, and this is the content that is just right before Season 2 drops. This was kind of like last second content for Season 1, and it was actually pretty enjoyable. What they ended up doing is they actually ended up adding some rewards if you ended up grinding the Battle Pass. And if you ended up getting to at least level 5, you get the R301 skin that you guys see right now on the screen. It's basically like this, almost like old school bones and like glowing eyes, demonic looking, gun skin. It looks pretty badass. And then the other item that falls along with it for hitting level 15 in the Battle Pass is a race skin called Night Terror, which pairs very well with this gun. In fact, that's exactly why I intentionally used it here in today's video. I'm actually going to show you guys the lobby to show you what the skin actually looks like if you don't know what it looks like already. It looks freaking amazing. I love Race. She's one of my favorite characters. And her skin here, like, it looks so badass. It's ridiculous how nice it looks. And these just are really nice rewards for people that decide to actually, grind the Battle Pass and buy the Battle Pass. Because the Battle Pass this time, well, actually not this time, it was the only time, because this is the only Battle Pass that we have until Season 2 comes out. But this Battle Pass did not start off strong for Apex Legends, so the fact that you get this is a nice reward, which is really, really awesome. And then they also add a brand new mode, which is competitive. If you end up getting top 5 or higher in a normal public match, you unlock the ability to play Apex Competitive, which is a faster Storm, a much more damaging Storm, and other players that have at least gotten top 5 or more, which means that it's basically like the most sweatiest lobby that you can think of, but it's fun. You were able to end up getting like certain like gun skins, like there's a triple take skin that you can end up getting, which was pretty dope. You can end up getting a whole bunch of like cool logos, like you get like these little prestige icons, which were kind of cool, basically saying like you're a badass, like you deserve to be here, which was really, really cool to see. It's not the stupid Call of Duty stickers, for example. And yeah, so it was in general just a nice change of pace. However, though, in this game mode, if you even lose once, you are locked out of the game mode and have to get at least top 5 or higher again. So everyone's sweating, and sometimes you get these people that like camp to the last circle or like camp to at least top 5, but it still worked out pretty well, and I thought it was pretty enjoyable. So yeah, there was actually a lot of nice tweaks. They ended up also, I believe, tweaking some characters, but I'm not going to go too in depth on that because I am not aware what the full changes are. But we are super close to Season 2. Season 2 is just right around the corner. Season 2 will be coming out July the 2nd. And Season 2 we get the brand new hero Wattson, which has been leaked forever. It's the chick with the electricity abilities, which is pretty cool. As you guys can see, there's like my little prestige icon thing right there for making to at least top 5. It was kind of funny. This was actually a win. Literally our first game on. Like, me and my friends, we just hopped on, and we haven't played in like 2 months, it felt like, I think. I don't remember last time I played Apex Legends. I think it was at least a month ago, and we literally won first game on, which was pretty dope. It was definitely a good start to the night. And then also in Season 2 they're going to add new skins, of course, and new skins also in the shop as well for guns and characters. It's really, really cool. They'll have some like character changes as well, I'm pretty sure. There is also rumored to be some other stuff, but I don't know if it's necessarily going to be coming in Season 2. I know that for sure there's also a new gun. There's this Energy Ammo LMG, which is pretty cool. It's only in gold, and it's only in supply drops. I believe it's supposed to be kind of like the Mastiff and the Kraber. It's literally just a spammable LMG that shoots really fast. There's a lot of ammo. It's really, really cool. It sucks that's a supply drop gun, and also has to be an energy weapon. But in general, it is really cool, and I'm glad to see that they ended up doing that. It's just nice to have content in Apex Legends because in general, like, games lately, I'm pretty sure everyone can agree on this, I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to only brush over real quick so hopefully it doesn't come across too negative, but, like, games have been kind of in a drought lately, not necessarily from, like, one particular reason. It's just kind of like a whole bunch of mini reasons, like it's oversaturation, not enough content in general, or at least it feels like the standards have changed. We played a lot of these games for so long. Like, for example, some new games and some old games alike still feel like they have droughts. Like, for example, you can have something like Overwatch, like for me personally, which you guys know I've been playing for years, like, that game is starting to get droughts. Like the only thing that is in the game right now that I'm actively doing is trying to get a silver portrait. However, though, they did add in one of my favorite things that they've ever done in Overwatch again, which I was actually wondering where it was at this time because it was introduced in the second year of the anniversary. They did it right after, and is that they added in comp free-for-all again, which was really, really cool. But as you guys know, that was the one way that I got top 500 finally in Overwatch, because there was no teammates restricting me. I went my full-on tryhard. I used the character that I was comfortable with, and I knew the spawns. I knew everything. I freaking trained. I didn't even, like, little minute stuff, such as not wearing, like, skin on my Reaper, or not having gold gun, so it was all black, and I would blend in with the environment, and I could actually sneak up on people. I was that tryhard. I wanted it that bad. I finally got it, which was cool, so I'm hoping to do that again. That would be amazing, which will allow me to get my 4th golden gun, which would be super, super cool. And then, like, Apex Legends, as we know, there was just nothing other than just the base gameplay. Fortnite, I haven't been playing it other than weekly and daily challenges, because the skins is kind of, and the meta's really not in a good place right now with drum gun / Breccies. And then Call of Duty, don't even need to explain that. And then, like, just any of the other games just don't really seem, like, interesting, or just had issues. Like, obviously, like, Destiny or Red Dead's kind of dead. And, there's just nothing really that's, like, pulling people in. So I'm hoping that what happens is that, even if we don't get a new game, I'm at least hoping that games will get content, like, for example, with Apex Legends. Just because base gameplay is good, but, like, we expect more and want more at this point. And I know that the developers are capable of it, hence the Fortnite example. It's happened. So that's really, really cool how they're finally adding content to the game. I would love to almost, like, I'm a completionist, so I'd like to have it where I do have less chores to do so I can complete the games. At the same time, though, I don't like running out of things to do. Like, my ideal situation would be, like, getting something done and then right after finally having something to do again. So that way I could say I completed it, but then I don't get bored. So that's kind of like what I'm aiming for and would be nice. So yeah, that's just kind of the case where I'm at. That's the case with just me in life in general. Like, not even necessarily with video games. But, like, video game wise, like, not even necessarily Xbox, like PC, Nintendo, stuff like that. I've just been looking for something to do, like, just, like, literally. I think what I'm gonna do is that, even if it's on this channel, maybe I could get used to have a second channel, because, like, I know the algorithm hates old channels. Thunder's even said himself. But, like, I was thinking about starting, like, another Let's Play series. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did do a walkthrough of Outlast 2, and with Outlast 2, I was double uploading that alongside, like, normal gameplay videos and other side videos, and I ended up making 7 parts, I think. I did that as a double upload series because I've never done a campaign walkthrough necessarily on the channel before that I can recall, and it was really, really fun to do a double upload series. Like, I didn't do the double uploads before, I never did the series before. It was a really nice treat. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys enjoyed that when you watched that, if you've been around that long. But I don't know if I'll necessarily do the double uploads again. I'm kind of just struggling to make normal content just because, like, YouTube's algorithm has been just really strict, and finding ideas around it is, like, really, really difficult. Like, see, like, in Twitch you can just do anything. You can cuss all you want, you can say obscenities all you want, nothing necessarily has to be edited. There's not necessarily a favored game necessarily too much, like, compared to YouTube. You can literally just do whatever you want on Twitch. That's why I've been focusing more on Twitch. I'll still miss, like, days, obviously, like, if I'm busy or if I'm just sick or something like that, but, like, Twitch has been my main concern because that's where I know that the algorithm is welcomed, and I'm not necessarily trying to ditch YouTube. It's just that I want my content to be able to be as far reached as possible, even if it has to be through a different platform, if that makes any sense. Like, I hope you guys, like, get where I'm coming from as a content creator at that point. But yeah, you guys have been very supportive of the content nonetheless. All my videos, ever since I've been making, like, the massive changes to try to make them better, whether that be the editing or how frequently I upload or just the sheer, like, type of videos I make, I've been loving the, fact that you guys have been leaving likes and subscribing and all that good stuff, even despite the algorithm kicking my ass. So thank you, and that's the case with Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, etc., etc., etc. Just thank you. I love getting interaction with you guys. I love to deliver content for you guys. To be able to do what I want and be able to see it makes people happy, like, that just makes me happy, and it always will. So I know that was a kind of like a separate track compared to Apex Legends, but hey, it gets me over a 10-minute video anyways, which helps the algorithm, so who cares? But yeah, guys, like legitimately, it's been a lot of fun making these types of videos. And I'm glad to see that Apex is getting content. So the plan is that I'll try to post content on Apex when Season 2 comes out. Season 2 is much more dry, that I'm expecting. Then I'm probably just going to revert back to what my normal is, which is Overwatch and Fortnite, because it seems like that's the most algorithm friendly. Plus, at the same time, I just surely enjoy those games. And then obviously I'll try to like work on Twitch and everything as well. But one of the things I'm thinking about doing, like I said, is doing the campaigns. So let me know if you want to see like any particular game campaign, because there's some games that I have that I would love to like do a walkthrough on. Like, 'cause there's some games that are all multiplayer, all single player, both. And sometimes I just don't get around to being able to do it because multiplayer games, depending on the multiplayer game, you can't necessarily go back and do what you wanted several weeks, months, or years later. Like, for example, you can't tell, like me, for example, that you could easily go back onto like Call of Duty, anything before like, let's say, I don't know, Black Ops 3. You can't tell me that like Advanced Warfare before it's just as easy to find a lobby and be able to like necessarily grind challenges. Like, I can't necessarily go as easily on like, let's say, World at War and find a match, or Black Ops 1 try to get gold camo, or like Black Ops 2 and get diamond camo, you know what I mean, or like Destiny and like do a raid, or like Red Dead and do some missions or grinding and stuff like that. It's like certain games require a population, like if you don't do it at the peak, then it just goes downhill, and then like you can't do certain challenges. That's what's the kind of tedious thing about multiplayer games. That's why I've always pushed campaigns aside, because I love campaigns. Like, don't get me wrong, I freaking love campaigns. Sorry about the squeaky chair. But the thing is, though, is that campaigns are there forever, and multiplayer is not. Like, if multiplayer games get a bad patch, or people stop playing the game, you can't necessarily do what you want to do, and the campaign will just always be there, if that makes any sense. So hopefully that's not the case, and hopefully I can grind the campaign alongside it. If I had to pick, I would say that one of them I would definitely want to get doing would be something from the start. I wouldn't necessarily want to quit and restart over again. That'd be a pain in the ass. So I was thinking about doing that. So just let me know what you think in the comment section down below about the idea. And that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, hope you ended up enjoying the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and ring the notification bell so that way you guys will be notified whenever I upload a video. Anyways, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.